Toyota has just announced the end of not one, but two of its most iconic brands. This decision is sending shockwaves across the auto industry, leaving millions in disbelief. For decades, Toyota has been synonymous with reliability, but now, cracks in its empire have forced this seismic announcement. What could drive a company of this magnitude to such drastic measures? And is this truly the end of two automotive icons? What forces are driving this decision, and what does it mean for the owners? More importantly, how will this impact you? Stay tuned, because this could change everything. What's happening? Toyota recently dropped a bombshell, the phase out of its iconic Toyota and Lexus brands as we know them. This isn't just a rebranding or a product recall, it's a full-blown identity crisis. Toyota, known for its dependable sedans and hybrids, and Lexus, revered for its sleek luxury vehicles, are both facing an uncertain future. The announcement was shocking, with corporate executives citing unprecedented challenges in a rapidly evolving market. Industry insiders are calling it the most significant turning point in Toyota's history. But how did a company that sold over 10 million vehicles in a single year arrive at such a dramatic crossroads? The fall of giants. Toyota's crisis didn't emerge overnight. It has been brewing for years. The first warning signs appeared as competitors like Tesla and BYD began dominating the electric vehicle market. While Toyota initially led the hybrid revolution with its groundbreaking Prius, it failed to transition to full electric technology with the same agility. Meanwhile, Lexus, once a beacon of innovation in the luxury segment, has been struggling to resonate with modern buyers. Younger generations are opting for brands like Tesla, which blend cutting-edge technology with prestige. Lexus, on the other hand, has remained heavily reliant on internal combustion engines and traditional marketing strategies that no longer speak to today's audience. Adding to the pressure, the global automotive market is undergoing a seismic shift. Government mandates for EV adoption, rising production costs, and changing consumer preferences have created a perfect storm. Toyota and Lexus, despite their storied histories, find themselves ill-prepared to compete in this brave new world. The domino effect. For Toyota and Lexus enthusiasts, this announcement feels deeply personal. These brands have long been a part of daily lives, whether through the reliable Toyota Corolla that gets families to work and school, or the luxurious Lexus RX that turns heads on the highway. Now, their futures hang in the balance, leaving loyal customers to wonder what this means for them. Will Toyota continue to stand for affordability and dependability? Will Lexus retain its luxury prestige? Or will both names fade into history? For Toyota owners, the implications are significant. If the company pivots entirely to electric vehicles or rebrands its lineup, drivers may face challenges with parts availability, service networks, and resale value. Imagine owning a RAV4 or a Camry, vehicles that have built a reputation for lasting decades, but suddenly finding it harder to maintain or sell them due to diminished brand support. The once reliable promise of Toyota's enduring serviceability could become uncertain, leaving owners to question whether their investment will hold its value. Lexus fans, meanwhile, are feeling the sting of losing a brand that redefined luxury for the masses. Lexus built its reputation on offering high-end features at a price point that undercut its European competitors. However, as the brand struggles to adapt to an electrified future, it risks falling behind rivals like Tesla and Audi. For loyal Lexus drivers, this means fewer options that combine luxury with affordability and a potential decline in the prestige the brand once carried. The implications extend far beyond individual drivers. If Toyota and Lexus undergo major transformations or disappear as they exist today, the entire automotive industry will feel the impact. Competitors will undoubtedly rush to fill the void in markets where Toyota and Lexus were once dominant. Brands like Hyundai, Kia, and Volkswagen, which have aggressively expanded their electric offerings, could capture the loyalty of disillusioned Toyota and Lexus customers. This shift would not only reshape the competitive landscape, but also signal a broader change in consumer preferences and industry priorities. What this means for Toyota. Toyota's situation isn't much better. While it remains one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands, it too has failed to adapt to the changing automotive landscape. The company's reliance on hybrids, such as the Prius and Corolla hybrid, now feels outdated compared to the fully electric options dominating the market. Moreover, Toyota's commitment to affordability, a hallmark of its identity, has come under strain. The cost of developing EVs and retrofitting factories price to meet new standards has driven up prices, alienating budget-conscious buyers who once turned to Toyota for their first car. But the most glaring issue is perception. Toyota, once seen as a leader in innovation, now appears hesitant and slow to embrace the future. Critics argue that the company's delayed entry into the EV market is costing it both market share and brand loyalty. For drivers, this could mean significant changes ahead. Will Toyota abandon its affordable models in favor of premium EVs? Will Lexus pivot entirely to luxury electric vehicles? These questions remain unanswered, but one thing is clear: the Toyota-Lexus crisis is more than just a corporate struggle. It's a battle for survival in a rapidly changing world. Toyota's electric misstep. Toyota once reigned as a pioneer in automotive innovation, setting trends with the introduction of the groundbreaking Prius hybrid. The car symbolized Toyota's commitment to environmental consciousness, bridging the gap between traditional combustion engines and a cleaner future. However, what was once an advantage has now turned into a glaring weakness. In a market rapidly transitioning to fully electric vehicles, Toyota's reliance on hybrid technology has become a liability. For years, Toyota doubled down on hybrids, emphasizing their efficiency and practicality. But as competitors like Tesla surged ahead with fully electric cars, Toyota's hesitance to embrace full electrification left it lagging. While rivals invested billions of dollars into cutting-edge battery technology and expansive charging infrastructure, Toyota clung to its hybrid models, betting that they would remain relevant for decades. That bet has not paid off. Governments across the globe, from Europe to North America, have introduced stringent emissions regulations, pushing for the rapid adoption of zero-emission vehicles. In response, automakers like General Motors and Ford have pledged to phase out internal combustion engines entirely by the middle of the 21st century. Toyota, meanwhile, has only recently begun to shift its focus toward fully electric vehicles, and that shift has been slow and fragmented. Adding to Toyota's woes is its late entry into the electric vehicle market. Brands like Hyundai and Kia, once considered challengers to Toyota's dominance, have launched electric vehicles that are not only affordable but also technologically advanced. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6 are prime examples of electric models capturing consumer interest globally. In contrast, Toyota's BZ4X, its first fully electric SUV, has faced tepid reviews and low sales, further highlighting the company's struggles to compete. The delay in adopting a fully electric strategy has not just cost Toyota market share, it has damaged its reputation as an innovator. For decades, Toyota was viewed as a leader in automotive technology, but now it is perceived as playing catch-up in a field it once dominated. This perception has significant implications for its ability to attract younger, environmentally conscious consumers who are increasingly driving the demand for electric vehicles. The Lexus identity crisis. While Toyota's challenges stem from its technology strategy, Lexus's struggles are deeply rooted in its brand identity. For decades, Lexus has been a hallmark of understated luxury. Its vehicles, like the Lexus RX and Lexus ES, became synonymous with comfort, reliability, and sophistication. However, as the luxury automotive market has evolved, Lexus has struggled to adapt. Younger luxury buyers, particularly millennials and Generation Z, are looking for more than leather seats and wood trim. They want vehicles that align with their values, offering cutting-edge technology, eco-conscious designs, and bold aesthetics. Tesla's rise has redefined what luxury means, blending innovation with status. Lexus, by contrast, has relied heavily on its existing formula, which now feels outdated in a world where electric powertrains and minimalist interiors are the new norm. Even Lexus's hybrid models, which were once seen as forward-thinking, now seem behind the curve. The Lexus UX Hybrid and Lexus RX Hybrid, while efficient, lack the excitement and technological sophistication of electric models offered by competitors like Tesla, Audi, and Mercedes-Benz. This failure to innovate has not only alienated younger buyers, but also left longtime Lexus enthusiasts wondering whether the brand can still deliver the prestige they associate with it. The dealer struggle. Behind every automotive brand are the dealers, the frontline soldiers responsible for selling cars, maintaining customer relationships, and representing the company to the public. For Toyota and Lexus dealers, the current crisis is not just a corporate issue, it is a financial and operational nightmare. Across the United States, Canada, and other major markets, Toyota and Lexus dealerships are reporting a surge in unsold inventory. Rows of Toyota Highlanders, Lexus RXs, and even the best-selling Toyota Camrys are sitting untouched on dealer lots, a stark contrast to the fast-moving inventory of years past. The reason is simple: consumer demand is shifting, and Toyota and Lexus are not keeping up. This inventory overload is creating significant financial strain for dealers. Every unsold vehicle represents a cost, storage, insurance, and maintenance all add up. In many cases, dealers have had to offer steep discounts just to move older models, further eating into their already thin profit margins. For smaller dealerships, this is a recipe for disaster, with some reporting losses that could force them to shut down entirely. The frustration among dealers is palpable. Many feel abandoned by Toyota and Lexus's corporate leadership, which they believe has failed to provide the tools and support needed to succeed. Marketing budgets have been slashed, leaving dealers with fewer resources to attract customers. Incentives, once a cornerstone of Toyota and Lexus sales strategy, have been dramatically reduced, making it harder to compete with rivals offering aggressive discounts and financing options. The ripple effect. The challenges facing Toyota and Lexus are not just isolated problems. They are symptomatic of broader changes sweeping through the automotive industry. As the world transitions to electric vehicles and more sustainable practices, traditional automakers are being forced to adapt or risk being left behind. Toyota and Lexus's struggles are a cautionary tale for other legacy brands. Companies like Ford and General Motors, which have also faced criticism for their slow adoption of electric vehicles, have learned from Toyota's missteps and are now accelerating their electric strategies. Ford's Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning, for example, have positioned the company as a serious competitor in the electric market. Similarly, new players like Rivian and Lucid Motors are capitalizing on the demand for innovative electric vehicles, carving out niches that traditional automakers are struggling to fill. These companies are not just competing on technology, they are redefining what it means to be a car company in the 21st century, focusing on sustainability, user experience, and bold design. The implications of Toyota and Lexus's crisis extend beyond the automotive industry. Suppliers, many of whom rely heavily on contracts with Toyota, could face financial challenges if production slows or shifts to new models. Local economies, particularly in areas where Toyota has manufacturing plants, could also feel the impact as the company restructures to meet the demands of a changing market. For consumers, the ripple effects could be profound. The potential disappearance or rebranding of Toyota and Lexus as they exist today raises questions about competition and choice in the market. Will other brands step in to fill the void, or will the loss of these iconic names create a gap that takes years to bridge? Toyota owners, what now? For decades, Toyota has been the go-to choice for drivers seeking reliability, affordability, and longevity. Owning a Toyota often meant peace of mind, knowing that your car would last for years with minimal hassle. But now, with the brand facing an uncertain future, longtime Toyota owners are beginning to feel the ripple effects of this crisis. The most immediate concern for Toyota owners is the potential decline in resale value. Toyota vehicles have historically held their value remarkably well, making them a favorite among used car buyers. However, the uncertainty surrounding the brand's future could cause a significant drop in demand, leaving current owners wondering whether their once solid investment is still worth what they believed. Another pressing issue is the availability of parts and service. While Toyota's global network is vast, any restructuring or rebranding could disrupt the supply chain, making it harder for owners to find affordable, genuine parts for their vehicles. This is especially concerning for those who rely on older models, which might become less of a priority for the company if its focus shifts entirely to new technologies or models. Owners of hybrid Toyotas, such as the Prius or Corolla Hybrid, are also beginning to feel left out as the market moves toward fully electric vehicles. These hybrids, once celebrated as cutting edge, now feel like a half measure in a world increasingly dominated by all-electric options. Toyota's slow adoption of electric vehicles has left many hybrid owners questioning whether their cars, once symbols of environmental consciousness, are now relics of an outdated era. A blow to luxury enthusiasts. For Lexus owners, the situation feels even more precarious. Lexus has always been synonymous with attainable luxury, a brand that offered the refinement of a Mercedes-Benz or BMW without the astronomical price tag. But as the brand struggles to keep pace with competitors in the electric and luxury markets, its loyal fans are left wondering whether the prestige of owning a Lexus will endure. One major concern is the brand's reputation. For years, Lexus was the gold standard for reliability in the luxury segment, offering vehicles that combined elegance with long-lasting performance. However, its slow response to electrification and evolving consumer preferences has tarnished that reputation. New luxury buyers, particularly younger generations, are flocking to brands like Tesla, Audi, and Porsche, leaving Lexus struggling to retain its market share. For longtime Lexus owners, this shift raises significant questions. Will the brand's commitment to quality and craftsmanship survive as it pivots to meet new market demands? Will Lexus's traditional focus on comfort and refinement be overshadowed by the flashier, tech-driven appeal of its competitors? These are not just theoretical concerns. They are real, practical considerations for those who have invested in the brand's promise of luxury. Global market shifts. The challenges facing Toyota and Lexus are not just personal issues for their customers. They are reshaping the global automotive market. As the world's largest automaker, Toyota's actions, or inactions, have a profound influence on industry trends, consumer behavior, and even government policies. One of the most significant impacts of this crisis is the opportunity it presents for competitors. Brands like Hyundai, Kia, and Volkswagen are aggressively expanding their electric vehicle portfolios, capturing market share that Toyota and Lexus are losing. In North America, Tesla continues to dominate the electric vehicle market, while in Europe and Asia, companies like BYD and Geely are establishing themselves as major players. This shift is particularly evident in emerging markets, where Toyota has traditionally been a dominant force. In regions like Southeast Asia and South America, the affordability and reliability of Toyota vehicles made them the default choice for millions of drivers. But as competitors introduce electric and hybrid models tailored to these markets, Toyota's stronghold is beginning to erode. For governments, Toyota's struggles also pose a dilemma. The company has long been a partner in promoting sustainable mobility, but its slow adoption of fully electric vehicles has complicated efforts to achieve zero-emission targets. Policymakers who once relied on Toyota as a leader in green technology are now looking to other automakers to drive the transition to electric vehicles. Will Toyota survive? Amid all these challenges, one question looms large. Can Toyota and Lexus weather this storm, or are we witnessing the beginning of the end for two of the most iconic names in automotive history? Toyota is no stranger to adversity. From the oil crises of the 1970s to the global financial meltdown of 2008, the company has always managed to adapt and thrive. But this time, the stakes are different. The automotive industry is undergoing a fundamental transformation, and the pace of change is faster than ever before. For Toyota to survive, it must make bold decisions, and quickly. The company has already announced plans to accelerate its electric vehicle development, pledging to introduce more than 10 new models by the middle of the 21st century. However, critics argue that this may be too little, too late, especially as competitors continue to outpace Toyota in innovation and market share. Lexus, too, faces a critical crossroads. To remain relevant in the luxury market, it must redefine its identity, balancing its legacy of comfort and reliability with the innovation and excitement demanded by modern buyers. This is no small feat, but if executed correctly, it could position Lexus as a leader in the next generation of luxury vehicles. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, but it is not without hope. Toyota and Lexus have built their reputations on trust, quality, and innovation, values that still resonate with millions of drivers worldwide. Whether these brands can harness those strengths to navigate the future remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, the stakes have never been higher. Toyota's new vision. As Toyota faces the most critical moment in its history, the company is beginning to unveil a new vision for its future. Recognizing the urgent need to adapt, Toyota has announced plans to revamp its lineup, focus on sustainability, and reclaim its place as a global leader in innovation. However, the question remains, will this vision be enough to save the iconic brand? Central to Toyota's strategy is its commitment to electrification. The company has pledged to invest billions of dollars in developing electric vehicles, with plans to release over 10 fully electric models by the middle of the 21st century. These models will span multiple segments, from compact city cars to SUVs, aiming to capture a wide range of consumers. Toyota has also committed to expanding its battery manufacturing capabilities, ensuring that its electric vehicles remain competitive in terms of range and performance. But electrification is only part of the plan. Toyota is also looking to integrate advanced technologies such as autonomous driving, artificial intelligence, and connectivity into its vehicles. By creating cars that are not only eco-friendly but also smart and intuitive, Toyota hopes to redefine the driving experience and appeal to a new generation of tech-savvy consumers. This new vision is not without its challenges. The automotive market is already saturated with competitors who have a significant head start in electric and smart vehicle technology. To succeed, Toyota will need to differentiate itself, offering vehicles that not only match but exceed the capabilities of rival brands like Tesla, Hyundai, and Volkswagen. A Lexus revival. While Toyota works to reinvent itself, Lexus faces its own battle for survival. Once a trailblazer in the luxury market, Lexus must now find a way to reclaim its identity in an era defined by electrification and innovation. The first step in this revival is electrifying the brand's entire lineup. Lexus has announced plans to transition to fully electric vehicles by the middle of the 21st century, aiming to compete directly with Tesla, Audi, and Mercedes-Benz. Early prototypes suggest that Lexus is focusing on combining its hallmark luxury features with state-of-the-art technology, creating vehicles that are both elegant and futuristic. Beyond electrification, Lexus is rethinking its approach to design and marketing. Recent concept cars reveal a bold new aesthetic featuring minimalist interiors, sleek exteriors, and advanced user interfaces. These designs are aimed at attracting younger buyers who value innovation as much as comfort and style. Lexus is also exploring new ways to connect with its audience. The brand has hinted at creating exclusive ownership experiences, such as personalized services, luxury lounges, and tailored subscription models. By emphasizing the lifestyle aspect of owning a Lexus, the brand hopes to build stronger emotional connections with its customers. The stakes for Lexus could not be higher. If successful, this revival could position the brand as a leader in the next generation of luxury vehicles. However, if it fails to resonate with modern consumers, Lexus risks fading into irrelevance in a market that is becoming increasingly competitive. Lessons from Toyota and Lexus. The crisis facing Toyota and Lexus offers valuable lessons for the entire automotive industry. As legacy automakers grapple with the challenges of electrification, sustainability, and changing consumer expectations, the importance of adaptability has never been clearer. One of the key takeaways is the need to embrace change proactively. Toyota's hesitance to fully commit to electric vehicles allowed competitors to dominate the market, leaving the company struggling to catch up. This serves as a cautionary tale for other brands that may be reluctant to pivot from traditional practices. Another lesson is the importance of understanding your audience. Lexus's reliance on its traditional customer base left it unprepared for the influx of younger, tech-focused buyers. By failing to anticipate these shifts, the brand found itself playing defense in a market that rewards bold, forward-thinking strategies. Finally, the Toyota-Lexus crisis underscores the value of investing in innovation. In today's fast-paced world, resting on past successes is no longer an option. Automakers must constantly push the boundaries of technology, design, and customer experience to stay relevant. Now, for companies like Ford, General Motors, and Volkswagen, the struggles of Toyota and Lexus offer a stark reminder of what is at stake. The future of the automotive industry will belong to those who can adapt quickly, think creatively, and embrace the opportunities of a changing world. What's next for consumers? As Toyota and Lexus navigate their respective transformations, consumers are left to wonder what the future holds. Will these brands emerge stronger, offering groundbreaking vehicles that redefine the market, or will they fade into history, unable to keep pace with the demands of a new era? For Toyota owners, the company's shift toward electrification presents both challenges and opportunities. While traditional models like the Camry and Corolla may eventually be phased out, they will likely be replaced with electric alternatives that are more efficient, sustainable, and technologically advanced. However, this transition could also mean higher price points, making Toyota's vehicles less accessible to budget-conscious buyers. Lexus enthusiasts face a similar crossroads. The brand's push toward electrification and luxury innovation could redefine what it means to own a Lexus, offering unparalleled experiences that blend technology with elegance. At the same time, this transformation risks alienating longtime fans who value the brand's traditional focus on comfort and reliability over cutting-edge features. The broader automotive market will also feel the effects of these changes. As Toyota and Lexus evolve, their competitors will undoubtedly respond, pushing the boundaries of innovation even further. This increased competition could lead to a golden age of automotive technology, with consumers benefiting from a wealth of options that cater to every preference and need. The fate of Toyota and Lexus lies in their ability to strike a delicate balance between honoring their legacies and embracing the future. For consumers, this journey will be one to watch closely, as it will shape the direction of the entire industry for years to come.